We're going to a set of islands off Guadeloupe called the Saints. Jetty, which bike do you want? I stuck my heel right into a sea urchin. My name's Billy, this is Sierra, and our pup Jetty. This is our home. Her name is Adrenaline. We decided normal lifestyle isn't quite right for us, so we've been living an unconventional but fulfilling life of challenge and adventure. Be sure to subscribe below and hop on board. Good morning! Good morning. Good morning. Do you know what today is? Today, we're sailing. We're heading up to Guadeloupe today. We're going to a set of islands off Guadeloupe called the Saints, or Les Saintes, or something. It's really light wind today, but we might be going downwind, if the forecast is correct. We might be able to fly our Spinnaker for the first time in, like, probably about a year. Yeah, it's been a long time since we flew our Spinnaker. We're getting all prepped. The engine's running. Our one single engine is running, warming up, and everything's pretty much ready to go. We're on the mooring right now, and we're just gonna hop right off the mooring and start heading north. I'm really excited for Guadeloupe, mostly because I get good waves there. There's been some big swells coming through, so hopefully we get to surf while we're in Guadeloupe. It's another French country, and the French countries have amazing food. Oh, and Andy, Shell, and Mia from 59 Degrees North are up there in Guadeloupe. I don't know if we'll be able to see them or not, but maybe we'll meet up with them. Yeah, pretty excited. Like we said, we haven't flown the Spinnaker in like over a year. Actually, the last time we flew, it was off the coast of New Jersey, and that's how we got the big split in it.
That would have been 2 Junes ago.
Really? Almost 2 years ago? No way.
This June, we were in the Bahamas.
Wow. There's Dominica way in the distance. No fish yet. Spinnaker's flying good.
Back in French territory with meat, cheese, and croissants.
Don't answer the phone, spending the days on my own, then repeats this for weeks to come. I don't care what I miss, 'cause my life is dismissed. I keep searching for my bliss. It took days to finally start writing songs, but now it's begun. I go oh, 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 oh.
You can anchor in some spots around here, or you can pick up a mooring, but I think you have to pay the same price anchoring as you do picking up the mooring anyway, so might as well just pick up the mooring and make it easy. It's like around 15 bucks a day, which for this area I'd say is like just tiny bit expensive, like nothing crazy, but not cheap. So we're gonna do it for a day or two. All right, we're all hooked up to a mooring. A lot of the moorings in the Caribbean, people say you should dive and inspect, and you should no matter what, but these moorings are really well maintained, supposedly. Supposedly they dive and inspect them twice a year. A lot of people were complaining about the design, how that big metal ring sticks up. It makes it really easy to grab from the bow of your boat, but when the wind is light or there's tide against current and the wind isn't pushing you away from the mooring, then they say that keeps tapping up against the hull of your boat. For a catamaran, the solution is just to have short enough bridles where the bridle won't allow it to get to that side of the boat, or vice versa. That bridle won't allow it to touch this side. And then for a monohull, it'd just be probably to run something off a bowsprit short enough to reach there so that the bowsprit hangs out over and away from the hull. Really neat spot. We have Andy, Shell, and Mia from 59 North over there on their new boat, Ice Bear. If you guys haven't heard that podcast at all and you're interested in sailing, I highly recommend it. Just beautiful, beautiful spot. Big tall ship over there, another big tall ship right behind us. Crazy. And then there's the main island of Guadeloupe, or the main 2 islands technically, way back there. Are you gonna come on an adventure with us today? What do you think of Les Saints so far?
The Saints is beautiful. It is very similar to Martinique, but also super, super different. Like, more people speak English. It's definitely more like touristy. All shops are super close together, but everyone is very, very, very nice, and it's clean. And yeah, it's just beautiful.
Les Saints really remind me of a French version of the islands in New England, like Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. A little more low-key, not so hoity-toity, not so big or busy, but like similar. And they're just off the main island, but they're like small and quaint and cool, just really nice. And everything's so clean on the island, picturesque really. And then the hills just add to it. So, such a cool landscape, such cool little islands. What you making for breakfast?
I am making some eggs and some toast with butter and jelly. I don't know what the heck it is, but I have been from grocery store to grocery store, and I have not been able to find peanut butter. And if you know us, we eat a lot of peanut butter.
Well, peanut butter is an American thing. I don't eat a lot of peanut butter. You eat a lot of peanut butter.
You eat it too.
What do I eat it with?
Anything I put it on.
This looks so good. Oh yeah. There's the first of the ferries bringing people into Les Saints from the main part of Guadeloupe. First ferry comes in right about 8 o'clock, and then the last ferry leaves, what time? Like in the evening sometime, around 6. Before the first ferry gets here and after the last ferry leaves, the island really quiets down. But during the day, it gets a little bit busy, and especially on weekends, it's kind of crowded almost on the weekends.
But we can always escape on the water. Some days, if we want to explore the island not by dinghy, we have to get a little creative on how Jetty can come with us. And I think you're going to like how we do it today. So, let's go.
All right. Yeah. Phone, wallet, keys, towels, water bottles, camera, extra battery, but I don't even know if it's charged. I think we're ready. What's your concern over here?
We were told that we had to get there early to get the electric bikes because once all the ferries start coming in, they get taken up. And 2 ferries have already come in, and I see 2 more coming.
All right, let's go. I need some space here, Jetty.
Hurry, we gotta beat them. It's a race between us and that ferry.
The price is 20 euros by a bike for one bike.
Okay.
Okay.
20 euros per bike.
You can pay cash. And the dog he will stay. Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. You turn here and you press here. Okay.
Just press.
You press and you press again. You stop it. When you start it, you see you're on 1 assistance. Always you start on 0. Okay. When you're ready, you put it 1, 2 on the flap, okay? When you climb 3, 4, and 5. When you finish, you press and you stop it.
Perfect. Jetty, which bike do you want? You want this one or that one? Well, who's gonna take her? I think I should take her.
I know. Make sure what?
She's okay.
What are you trying to say?
Jetty, sit.
There
Good
you
girl.
go.
Stay.
There.
Sit.
There.
There you go. Good girl.
Stay.
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 Stay. Stay. Stay.
Stay.
Stay. Well, it took a little bit of practice and time, but I think we finally got Jetty to sit in the basket. She's finally riding in the basket without trying to jump out every 10 seconds, so she's getting used to it. This is something we haven't seen in a while, like a big open empty beach.
Yeah. So we are taking a lunch break. I stopped and got us some sandwiches. Billy took Jetty back to the boat because she was hot. She was a little uncomfortable, so we figured we got her some exercise. We took her to the beach, and now she's taking a nap. How's your food?
Really good.
Now where are we gonna go?
I don't know, probably up to the fort over there.
Are you ready?
Yep, let's go. Dead end.
Watch, Meg get up.
I'm at max assist. I'm struggling. There's adrenaline. %. How about you?
It looks like I have half.
That's the real contest. Who uses less battery?
I feel like Dorothy, except my dog is missing.
Oh, we can see adrenaline.
Let's go
Here we go.
to the top of a fort. I'm not sure which fort.
Fort Napoleon, duh.
Jetty knew she wasn't allowed up here, that's why she wanted to go home. That's a big fort. This is the one you have to pay to get in, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We're not gonna do that.
There's a moat. Instead of having alligators like a real moat, they have goats. That's the admission office. Time to head back. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with these electric bikes. Work really well, especially getting up those hills. My grandpa has one of these, he loves it. I'm pretty sure Sierra got the boy bike and I got the girl bike, but still like it.
Are you trying to race me? I'm gonna win.
And there's adrenaline again. Let's try to get all the way to the other side over there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Going way uphill. I think we're running a little bit low in power. I got like 30%. Sierra's probably got a little bit less. Still get a little bit of working on these things, even though they're electric. They're electric assist. They just kind of help your pedaling along as much as you want it to. You still get a little exercise. Look at that view. That's where we just came from. I love these small islands, especially like having these bikes. Even regular bikes would be great, like mountain bikes with gears, actually. But
Good years.
we can explore this whole entire island. It's amazing, like every single road pretty much.
Yeah, it's fun. You gotta be careful because there are some, it's not like Fire Island where cars aren't allowed. There are cars here and there are like taxi services and they want to get where they want to go.
It's not that busy, but some of them go fast. Cars, scooters, and a lot of tourists on scooters and other bikes and golf carts. But not too bad, you just gotta stay aware. We hit a dead end, but there's a little beach at the bottom of this hill. I think we're gonna go take a dip. It's pretty hot out. We meet almost no American tourists here. Maybe a few people on boats. No, even on the, oh yeah, one couple on the cruise ship that came. They were from Boston, but a lot of Europeans, of course, a lot of French and French expats and just Europeans. We met a bunch of English couples. If you're American and you're not afraid of the language barrier, I would highly recommend this place for like a vacation. Looks like a bunch of boats coming in from probably Dominica. That's the southerly direction over there. You can see part of Dominica right there behind that island.
This place is beautiful.
How'd that nice dip feel?
Good. Now, hopefully we can make it back up that hill.
You ready? All right, let's go get some ice cream.
Woo! You have a need for speed.
What can I tell you?
Time for ice.
You're satisfied?
How old?
5 years.
Oh,
Good rasta dog.
yeah.
Another boat dog.
Are we done?
We're going to return our bikes.
Pretty much explored every little place on this island, so we're about done and gonna go back to the boat. You pull me in, please.
Hello! Did you have a good nap?
Alright, we got back to the boat a little while ago. Got a little rest in, but what are we doing now?
Our time here in Les Saints is almost over, but we're gonna go try to find a lobster or two.
I stuck my heel right into a sea urchin.